Hello students, good morning to all of you. This is BABLU teaching in Jesus and Mary Academy. Today we are going to discuss about exercise 3.2. There are some questions which are going to be solved by me. So you just see the solved question. So let us start to solve the question number first. The question number first of exercise 3.2. Find the square of the following numbers without actual division. So in order to find the square number of 59 without actual division, we just write this number as 60 minus 1. So square number of 59 is equal to 60 minus 1 square. We also know that 60 minus 1 square, we can also take this number as a minus b square, and we apply formula here to solve this question. So we write here a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we write here 60 square plus 1 square minus 2 into 60 into 1 to find a square number of 59. Now we write a square of 60 here. So 60 into 60, 3600. A square of 1 is here 1, and we multiply the number here to 60 together. So 2 into 60, the product of 2 and 60 is here 120. We add both number, 3601 minus 120. After subtracting 120 from 3601, we get here 1843. So the square number of 59 is here 3481. Now there is one more question related to this type. We have to find a square of 61. So in order to find the square of 61, we just write this number as 60 plus 1. 60 plus 1. So 60 plus 1, 60 into 60, 60 square plus 1 square plus 2 into 60 into 1. 60 into 60, 3600 plus 1 plus 2 into 60, 120. We write here, we add all these three numbers together. So after adding this number together, we get the square number of 61 is here 3721. Now the second question is 988 is a perfect square. As we know that the numbers that ends with 2, 3, 7, 8 will never be a square number. So here we see that 898 ends with 8. So this number is not a perfect square. So we only write here, no, 898 is not a perfect square, because it ends with 8. Or we can also say that a number having 2, 8, 3, 7 at unit place will never be a square number. Now the three question. Question number 3. Check whether the following triplets are Pythagorean triplet or not. So we will solve this question by following Pythagoras theorem here. In order to understand, to show a number in Pythagoras triplet, we just make here a triangle ABC. This is perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. So as we know that sum of the square of perpendicular and square of base is always equal to the square of hypotenuse. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. If the sum of square of perpendicular and the square of base is equal to the square of hypotenuse, then this follows the Pythagorean triplet, otherwise not. Now we write here this one 2m, this one m square minus 1 and this one m square plus 1. Hypotenuse per base perpendicular. So we write here 2m is equal to 5, m square minus 1 is equal to 12 and m square plus 1 is equal to 13. Now here 2m square plus m square minus 1 square is equal to m square plus 1 square. Now here 2m square is equal to 5, so we take 5 in place of 2m. 5 square plus m square minus 1 is here 12, so we take 12 square, and here m square plus 1 is equal to 13, so take 13 square. This is the LHS side and that one RHS side. So we write square of 5, 25, square of 12, 144 and square of 13, 169. We add both number together. The sum of 25 and 140 is equal to 169. So this is 169 and right hand side is also 69. So this group of number follow the Pythagorean triplet. Hence triplet, hence this is Pythagorean triplet. The method of solving question number 3 and 5, question number 4 and 5 is same. So we just take some questions of question number 5. A number 9025. So we find the square root of 9005. So we write here square root of 9025 is equal to 9025 square root. We just find the square root of this number by following prime factorization. So 9225, this number is divisible by 5. So we write here 1805. Again this number is divisible by 5. So we write here 3, 6 and 1. As we know that 361 is square of 19. So this number is divisible by 19. We write here 19. 19 is divisible by 19 one times is equal to 1. So square root of 9025 is written as 5 into 5 into 19 into 19. We just pair of the numbers. We here get 5 into 5, 19 into 19 is equal to, we write here 5 into 19. So multiple of 5 and 19 is here 90. Multiply of 5 and 19 is here 95. So the square root of 9025. Hence square root of 9025 is equal to 95. Now the sixth question, find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied to get a perfect square. We have to just factorize this number and find the pair of factors of this number. So in order to find whether this number is a square number or not, we just factorize this number. This number is divisible by 2, so we write 1, 2, 6. Again we write here 6, 3. 63 is divisible by 3, so we write here 21. 7. 7 is divisible by 1. So here 252 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. We just pair of the factors of this number. Here we see that there are pair of 2 and 3 but not 7. So we just multiply this number by 7 to get a perfect square number. So we write here, hence 7 is the smallest number which it should be which 252 is should be multiplied to get a perfect square. Now we see question number 9. In an auditorium, the number of rows is equal to the number of chairs. In each row, if the capacity of the auditorium is 1764, then find the number of chairs in each row. In an auditorium, the number of rows is equal to the number of chairs in each row. If the capacity of the auditorium is 1764, then find the number of chairs in each row. We have to find the number of chairs of each row. So let the number of chairs in each row be x. Here x square is equal to 1764. So x square is equal to 1764. we just find the number of x here. So in order to find the number of x, we just find a square root of 1764 here. So we write here as 7x is equal to under root 1764. We find prime factor of 1764 here. This number is divisible by 2, so we divide this number by 2, we get 882. Again this number is divisible by 2, 882 is divisible by 2, so we write here 441. 441 is divisible by 21, or this number is also divisible by 3. So as we know that 21 is not a prime number, so we don't write 21 here, we write only 3. So we divide 441 by 3, we get here 1, 4, and this one 7. Again 147 is divisible by 3, so we write here 4, and this one 9. 49 is divisible by 7, so we write here 7. 7 is divisible by 7, so 1. All these numbers, all factors of 764 is prime numbers. So we just write here is equal to under root 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. And we just pair of this number. Now x is equal to 2 into 3 into 7. So x is equal to 42. So the number of chairs in each row is 42. Hence the number of chairs in each row is 42. I hope you have understood how to solve this question. You will just write first, let the number of chairs in each row be x, and you write x square is equal to 764. Then after you will just put this number under root, and then after you find the prime factors of this number. After finding prime factors of this number, you just pair off and then write one factors of each pair, and in this way you get the number of chairs in each row. So the number of chairs in each row is 42. Find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the number 2, 9 and 10. This is question number 11. So as we know that first we find out the smallest common multiplier and then find the square number needed. The least number divisible by each 2, 9 and 8 and 10 is their LCM. So we find LCM of 2, 9, 10. LCM of 2, 9, 10 is equal to 2, 9, 10. Here 1, 9, 5. Now 2 into 9 into 5 is equal to 90. So is LCM of 2, 9, 10 is here 90. As we know that 90 is not a square number. So in order to find a square number of 90, we just write here, we just find pair of this number. As we know that there is only a number which is in paired 3, while the rest number 2 and 5 is not in pair of. So we just multiply 90 into 10 is equal to 900. So 900 is the smallest square number that is divisible each of the numbers 2, 9 and 10. Hence 900 is the smallest number that is divisible by each of the number 2, 9 and 10. So students, I hope you have understood the videos and the lesson that has been taught by me in this session of video. I hope you will complete the exercise 3.2 in your fair copy. There are some questions which are similar, so you will see this video and try to solve all the questions of practice 3.2. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.